Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barry and this is Centralize. And today we've got a first impressions and a review of Emir Celestial by Paris Corner. So my good friends at Aroma Concepts sent me a package with 4 different fragrances in. Asked me if I could review them. They're happy with whatever review I put out there. And the first one I'm going to review is this fantastic looking box called Celestial. So this is from the Emir range and it's by Paris Corner. So let's get it open. I don't know anything about these. Now this is a fantastic looking box. So Celestial series, so I'm presuming there's some more fragrances within that range. I'll find that out for the second part of the video. It's a 100ml and it says an extrait de parfum. So it's got Celestial down the side, it's got the Emir. Then on the sides there's not a lot going on. It's got Emir in the top, and on the back it's got Paris Corner, it's got a barcode, and it's got the hologram at the top. And then on the bottom there's nothing going on. So let's pull this out. So you've got a gold inlay, and wow, look at that. Look at that. So it's like a greeny blue sort of colour, the bottle is. It's a solid colour. It's got a nice gold badge on with Celestial on it. But the highlight of it has got to be that hawk in the top on the cap. Fantastic looking. Really, really nice looking. And then there's nothing else apart from extrait de parfum on the bottom and 100ml. Let's get the cap off. Oh, that's a heavy cap. I think that's metal, and that's really, really nice. So it looks like there's some residue on there, so I don't know what that's from. But we'll give this a spray and see what we think. So, as you know, Aroma Concepts have sent me quite a few things in the past. I've done quite a few reviews, a couple of them negative, but that's what they like. They like that also when I find something which I don't like, I can still find the good things about it, but still report on the things that I don't like, because everybody's different. What I might like, you might not like, so that was the reason for it. So that's quite a distinct smell. Don't think I've ever smelled anything like that before. It's got like a slightly metallic feel to it. A bit like H24. It's a bit minerally, a bit earthy, a bit like rain on the floor. I've got one from Lush called Tank Battle, and it's got that very similar sort of feel to it. It's quite flowery. It's a little citrusy, a bit musky. That is really, really nice. I'm not sure if it's a clone of anything. I'll find out and I'll let you know in the second half, but what I plan to do now is wear it for a week or 3-4 days, and then I'll come back and report on it. In the meantime, I'll give you some footage of it and the note breakdown. So until then, I'll see you soon. So I've been wearing Celestial for a few days now, and I think I've got a bit of a grip of what's going on with this fragrance. But we'll go through the fragmin first. Availability, get this from Aroma Concepts website. If you use the code SCENT10, then you can get a 10% discount. I think this goes for £43 for 100ml, which I think is quite good. Once you get the £4.30 off, then it's even better. Is it linear? Well, it does change over time. I'll go more into that once I start speaking about it in my overall thoughts. Projection, you're looking at 2 hours plus. This projects for a long time. Longevity, 7 to 8 hours. Another really good performing fragrance from Paris Corner. So, is it original? Well, I've been told that it's inspired by Ganymede, which is by Marc-Antoine Barros, which I've never smelled, so I couldn't really tell you. Apparently it's got slight differences. I will basically tell you what I'm getting from it. I can't really compare the two, but I've been told it's quite good and it's quite close, so if you know what Ganymede smells like, then you'll have some clues to what this smells like. Who to wear it? I would say this is unisex, but probably leaning a bit more masculine. I don't know if it's because of the slight mineral and metallic feel to it, but there are some florals in it and there are some nice other notes which a lot of women will enjoy. So that's why I'm saying it's unisex, but just leaning a bit more masculine. When to wear it, I'd say you could wear this daytime, nighttime, for a night out, casually. I think it really is signature worthy sort of fragrance. Compliments, not too sure. There's certain parts of it which I think is going to appeal to the general public, but there's other parts of it which I don't think they'll get it. It might be more that people into fragrances will like it a lot more. So if you bump into a friend who's into fragrances, they'll appreciate it a lot more than the normal person in the street. So my overall thoughts on this, it starts off with a slightly mineral and salty metallic sort of feel, with a nice citrus mandarin which is backing it up, which is really nice in the opening. It's got a slightly earthy feel, almost like raindrops on the floor sort of feeling. That's what I got from my first impressions, and I'm still getting that later on into the fragrance. So it's a little bit musky, but it's quite watery and ozonic, and I think with the metal involved as well, it gives like a steamed air sort of feel. So if you use a steam iron on your clothes, or if you've got a steamer for your clothes, that's the sort of vibe that you're getting from the fragrance. So it's got sweet florals in there, and it's got a bit of a hay and a tobacco sort of feel to it as well. In the base, you've got a hint of herbs. There's a slight pepper feel to it. There's a soft leather in there, and like a soft wood as well. And it's a really good quality blending, and it even makes me want to go out and smell the original. So is it worth the money? I would say very much so. I think it's a unique smelling fragrance. There's not many others out there which are going to smell like this. So I would definitely say it's worth the money. Is it a hit or miss? Well, it's definitely a hit for me, but I'm not so sure whether the designer fragrance lovers are going to like this. The only thing I could say, if you like a certain designer H24, then you might like this sort of fragrance, and that's regarding the metallic sort of fresh iron sort of steamed air sort of feel that you get from it. But very much so a really nice fragrance, and I'm really happy to have this in my collection. So that's it from me. Have you tried Celestial? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know any other fragrances that you would like me to review. Always happy to try different things. Don't forget to go on Aroma Concepts website and have a look on there. They've got some really cracking stuff. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Stay fragrant, not vagrant.